Kelly and Mark to report and tell you that O.J. Simpson has died. His family announcing his death via Twitter. They tweeted that he died yesterday. He was succumbed to his battle with cancer. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. Now, during this time of transition, his family is asking that you please respect their wishes and privacy with grace. They announced this news again on Twitter. The former NFL great actually stood trial, we all know, for the double murder of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson. Again, we are breaking into programming to reports that his family is confirming O.J. Simpson has died after a battle with cancer. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren at the time, and this apparently happened while he was in Vegas.
A number of persons, including students, were injured in a motor vehicle crash in Portmore, St. Catherine this morning. They were all traveling in a coaster bus heading into Kingston. According to reports, sometime after 7, the yellow coaster bus loaded with adults and children was traveling from Portmore. On reaching the vicinity of the wharf, the vehicle went over the guardrail and overturned in bushes.
From Portmore direction and reaching a point of the road, it exited the roadway. I can't say exactly what would have caused to exit the roadway. It exited the roadway, as you can see, rolled and ended up where it's at now.
Motorists assisted in removing the shaken and bruised passengers.
When they got there, they observed and information received was that most of the casualties were rushed to the hospital already. There were 4 remaining casualties there who were assessed and further transported to the KPH by the ambulance, the 12-6 unit.
See you over there, Nina.
I brought this guy brought me here. So what them there?
See you cook burger and something. Yo, Irving, look.
Today is far better than yesterday. And so there are still areas there that we have to cover. We are continuing the covering. We were deep into last night. Men had to take a break. Oh God, they are humans too, and it's difficult circumstances. And they are back out this morning from 6 o'clock. They are back on it. And we will complete the covering of the areas today. So we make significant progress, thanks be to God, and we are expecting that we should have this matter behind us before evening.
Mr. Gordon says the cause of fire has not been identified.
What we do know as a country is that we are in a very severe drought and a lot of bush fires are going. We are not saying it's bushfire, but it could be.
It's the morning after the annual Carnival in Jamaica Road March, and these were the scenes at the bus stops, the entrance to business establishments, car parks, and the streets in sections of New Kingston and Hope Road in St. Andrew.
The organizers are supposed to make sure that they make arrangement to get the place clean and right after the event. There's no way that we should be seeing garbage at 6 o'clock. As a matter of fact, now it's after 9 and garbage is still on the road.
Mayor of Kingston Andrew Swaby and his team looked on in disappointment as they assessed the state of sections of the corporate area. Motorists and commuters aren't the only ones upset. Member of Parliament for St. Andrew South Eastern Julian Robinson says homeowners are angry.
The residents of Lords Road, Tarsey Road, in those areas, because the marches actually went on those roads in the heart of the community, and after the marches left, the place was left in a deplorable condition.
This just took the icing on the cake when we got up thinking, okay, Carnival is over, we can get a break, we can go to sleep tonight, and we're driving through what looks like a rundown tenement. And we can't even understand who is in charge of it. We're hearing on one side the government agency is to be dealing with the cleanup, and the other people are saying, no, it is the Carnival people are to clean it up.
Carnival in Jamaica is an annual event that ends with the Road March. But according to Executive Director of the National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA, Audley Gordon, Monday's unsightly scenes were as a result of poor planning. Mr. Gordon revealed that the agency is forced to clean it up, and it isn't the first time. On this occasion, however, the NSWMA says it will be sending a bill to the organizers.
The taxpayers should not be asked, as is currently the case, to find additional sweepers to put all over town to clean up behind a commercial event. So that's what we are doing now. We are cleaning the place now. We have crews all over cleaning up. But we will be sending a bill to the promoters.
Mr. Gordon explained that as the event gets bigger, more robust monitoring and partnerships are needed. Recycling Partners of Jamaica was at the Road March. Their mandate, however, is plastic collection. But even with that, some argue is still inadequate for the size of the event.
But every year, based on our observation, what they've put in place to clean up is woefully inadequate to the volume of garbage that the Carnival generates.
When contacted, Chairman of Carnival in Jamaica, Kamal Banke, says he wasn't able to speak with us at the time of our report. A meeting is being sought between the KCMC and the Carnival bands about the issue, but it's clear the mayor's position.
Just like how they have been prepared for this event, they should have made sure that they clean it up.
He also addressed the issue of the garbage left littering sections of the corporate area the morning after the last Carnival show. He says this was not the intention and apologized for it.
The Carnival in Jamaica is an extremely well-organized activity. There were cleanup crews going behind the revelers and so on, but there were some gaps clearly that cannot happen again. And we have made it clear that that public-private partnership with our municipal corporation, SWMA, and our private sector stakeholders needs to be tightened up so that it never happens again. It's an unacceptable situation. We're a big city. We know how to clean up the place, and we're shocked as everyone else, but it will never happen again.
I am disappointed with the organizers at the state of the road, the major thoroughfare in the New Kingston area, Trafalgar Road in particular, and on Hope Road. Matter of fact, it leads from Trafalgar intersection of Notre Boulevard and Trafalgar Road right down to the intersection with Hope Road, right up to Jamaica House. The state of garbage that is on the road. When you look at the bus stop, it's a bad state. The drains also have garbage. And this is not what we had put in place. The organizers are supposed to make sure that they make arrangement to get the place clean after the event. There's no way that we should be seeing garbage at 6 o'clock. As a matter of fact, no, it's after 9 and garbage is still on the road. I have asked that the CEO write to them and ask them for a meeting tomorrow at 1 o'clock, right after council meeting, because we have to put in place better arrangement for the next time around. I am assuring the public that going forward, we will not stand for this type of behavior. We'll make sure we put in the necessary arrangement to make sure that we don't have this problem repeat itself again.